Yeah, I mean, not what you want, really. Killing off all those penalties, especially against a really good power play over there. But our D-man did a great job getting in lanes, a lot of big blocks. Forwards, Davey, Keefe, Bergie, a lot of guys stepped up and made big blocks, made big plays. When we needed them, Marner made some huge saves for us as well. So just a total work ethic there from our whole kind of four guys out there consistently was amazing to watch. I mean, that's why I got all these paddings on these True Gloves. But yeah, you try to hope that they kind of have their head up and they don't want to shoot it at you. But sometimes you got to try and get down there and get some lanes, and especially when you have no stick. I mean, at that point, I'm just trying to be somewhat useful with my body. And like I said, Sandin made a huge block there as well, and just trying to do the best we can to cover up lanes and cover up shots.
What can you say about Matt's work tonight?
Yes, I mean, exceptional. Like I was saying there, he made some massive saves, especially on that kill. Throughout the whole game, just working his bag off and making backdoor plays and saves, and it was fun to watch.
Try to come out the streak in a different way, but you're the yeah, it's hard. Fourth player, I guess now, Mitch, active player to have a streak.
Sure, like anyone would say, it's not like I've been saying to you guys this whole time. It's not a one-man effort out there. It's a lot of work from these guys around me, a lot of help from these guys around me, and it's been a lot of fun in this streak because we've been winning games with it as well. But a lot of kudos to these guys around me, helping me out, helping make plays, and just trying to go out there and buzz.
What have you thought of the run that Jason Robertson did as well?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty insane as well, man. A lot of goals from that guy. He's, he makes a lot of great plays out there. That whole line makes a lot of great plays. So, I think that's another big kudos to our penalty kill. It's a hard power play out there to stop, and we did a great job of it.
Goal tonight.
Sorry?
What Matt did in goal tonight. Your thoughts on that?
Oof, I don't know if there's words for that. I mean, that was special. I thought the end of the second there, that penalty kill. A lot of credit obviously to Marner, some absolutely incredible saves, and Lily and Sandy just sticking in there and battling too. But obviously Marner stood on his head for us tonight, made some unbelievable saves, and just special.
What was going through your mind when Mitch's stick broke and on a 5-on-3? Like, that's pretty rare situation.
Yeah, I mean, not ideal obviously. So I thought the guys just hung in there and they made some nice plays, and it's tough. It's like a 5-on-2 essentially with no stick there, and Mitchie blocked a couple shots, and Marner obviously made some big saves, some big shot blocks by our D-man there, and able to kind of weather that storm. But I thought that was a big a turning point, or just a big penalty kill by them, just to keep the game where it was at, because obviously in that kind of situation you could get a little bit away from us for sure.
It's not often you get that time and space like you had that goal in Boston. What opened up for you? How did that happen in your mind?
I don't know. I just came around with the puck and saw Wayne and just tried to take it and shoot it as hard as I could.
Mitch is at 20 now, as you well know. Just fourth active player to get to 20. What does that mean to you guys in here to see him get that?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of echoing what I've been saying all the last 2 weeks, I guess. But it's been a lot of fun to watch, and he's just been driving the bus for us. So, he's going to continue to play and continue to compete for us. And he's been all over it on both sides of the puck. So, like I've said, throughout the last couple weeks, it's been a lot of fun to watch. And it's, he's a special guy, a special player.
Just curious your impressions of the Stars and also what Jason Robertson has done this season.
Yeah, I mean, they're a really good team. Obviously, their record and what they've been able to accomplish, in the first kind of quarter of the season's spoken for itself. And then obviously he's been playing some really good hockey and he's been hot. So I thought we did a good job against that line tonight and try to limit their time and space. But obviously, good players are going to have their chances and they're going to find a way. And I thought we just did a good job on closing and limiting their time and space and their opportunities.
First shutout as a Leaf. How does that sound? How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels great. Big thanks to the guys in front who did a heck of a job defensively tonight against a really dangerous team that's feeling it. So that's a great team win on the road. Good way to end off the road trip here.
How would you describe that 5-on-3 kill from your vantage point?
A bit chaotic, I would say. Just they're a dangerous team. Like I said, they're going to get their chances. They made a couple seam passes, a couple one-timers, and then everyone's just kind of scrambling from there. But, we were sacrificing the body, blocking shots, getting in lanes. So it might not have been the prettiest, excuse me, but we got it done.
I know you're taking it one day at a time, but do you kind of feel like you've found like a groove here over the stretch of games here?
Yeah, again, like you said, I just kind of take things one day at a time and just work to keep improving every day.
How much is the relationship with Curtis, who you didn't know coming into this, really helped you, Matt, and his guidance?
Yeah, it's been great. He's a great goalie coach and a guy that's great in terms of bouncing ideas off of and working together. It's been a real pleasure working with him.
Does it help you too that he's done this for a living, played net in the NHL, that sort of thing? How's that experience?
Sure, I think that adds to to his coaching ability for sure.
What it means for you to get the back-to-back start here, like coming off a loss there with the two goalies kind of back here, you and Samsonov, like to get the nod once again.
I just try to be ready when my name is called, and knew this would be a big game against, like I said, a really dangerous team that's been playing extremely well, and obviously one that we wanted to, like I said, finish the road trip off strong, and I thought we did a heck of a job of that tonight.
I know it's been a bit now since you came back, but how's the body feeling, Matt, physically?
Body feels good.
Yeah.
Body feels good.
Who got the belt tonight?
What's that?
Who got the belt?
I did. Yeah. Yeah. Matt gave it to me. Yeah.
Good fit?
What's that?
Is it a good fit?
Yeah. I'm thankful that he thought to give it to me tonight. So it means a lot.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, guys.
How was that chaotic end of the second period shift for you there in the 5-on-3?
It was exhausting. No, it was a huge shift overall. I feel like. First period they had a lot of opportunities to score, and Murr stood on his head and made crazy saves for us. And second period, at the end we were just trying to give something back for him and try to block some shots, and he obviously made some crazy saves there as well. So. Very proud of the guys battling out there. So I was happy we didn't let one in there neither.
What goes through your mind when Mitch's stick breaks there and now you're down more or less?
Oh no, that was obviously you want to get the puck out, and it's kind of tiring playing a 5-on-3. So I wanted to go for a change there at some point, but I was just battling through, and he did a great job without the stick as well, blocking some shots, and Murray again. He made some crazy saves for us there.
What has the stretch meant for you and Timothy to play more minutes, more situations?
It's lots of fun. We get to try something else. It's usually we play on the third pairing and a little bit more limit of ice time. And now when some of our key guys is gone, it's up to the other guys to step up a little bit as well and try to fill those shoes. And I think we've been doing a pretty good job on it. So trying to keep building off it and try to get even better. But it's been a lot of fun.
Have you learned anything from it?
Yeah, lots. Playing against top players, it's a little bit of a different game. More skill, they make plays, so you have to read a game a little bit different, I feel like. So, but yeah, it's, as I said, it's been a lot of fun.
What are your thoughts been on the way Matt has played since coming back from the injury? And,
Who?
Matt Murray.
Oh, Matt Murray. Yeah. Obviously unbelievable. It's not easy when you've been gone. when you're gone for a little bit, it's easy to lose that touch of the game and stuff, but he hasn't lost anything. I feel like he's been growing the whole time, and he's been playing unbelievable for us the whole season. And he's battling really hard for us. So we try to do the same for him. So very, very happy with his game for sure.
How would you describe what it's like when all of a sudden you're down to 5 D and Victor goes out pretty early and you're forced to manage that?
Yeah, well, you have to kind of change, I guess, your game a little bit as well. You're 5D and you're going to play probably even more. So. It's not maybe jumping up the rush all the time. You're going to get exhausted at the end. So trying to read the game a little bit different. And I think all the that played today was doing a really good job.
Does it affect the way you guys are playing when Murray's having a game like that?
Affect the way we're playing?
Mm-hmm.
We started off terrible. We were, they were just, I don't even know how to describe it, but they were just honest. The whole first period, I felt like, and that we came out with a 2-0 lead. That shows strength as well, that we capitalize on our scoring chances when we get them. So happy about that, but definitely things we need to clean up. So, obviously, if some pucks that maybe could have gone in today that Murray didn't save, it would have been a different game. But he's a class tender, so he makes those saves, and it's huge for us.
When you say we were goaltender tonight, the job he did.
It's perfect. He's perfect on the score sheet. He's perfect in the game, came out with huge saves and big moments. Obviously, the number of penalties we took today could have been a real problem for us, but Murr was really solid. That 5-on-3 is incredible. So yeah, he was outstanding. Happy for him.
What goes through your mind during that 5-on-3, especially when Mitch gets his stick broken like that?
Hold on. You're hoping that they're going to take a shot and it's going to allow our goalie to freeze it and reset. Just the number of penalties we had taken there, we were asking for trouble, obviously, but I mean, I can't say enough about how our guys competed. Whether it's Mitch in that case, no stick, he's doing all that he can to help us, and our defenseman back there. You not only kill a 5-on-3, but you got Gio and Halsey, the two guys in the box, and so we're asking Sandy and Lily out there. And to me, those guys had an incredible game tonight. Like, those two young guys took on a lot here tonight, and were really, really good.
What have you learned about them through this stretch playing?
I think you learn a lot about their character. The team needs them to step up in a big way, and they've done exactly that. Like, those guys played hard today. They played a lot of minutes tired too. Like, you're down to 5 defensemen. One's Connor Timmins, who's playing his first game with us and not taking on a whole lot. So a lot's fallen on those two young guys. We've come to expect Gio and Hall to do a really good job for us, but those two have really stepped up here today. Like I said, they played hard. They moved the puck well. They were physical, competitive, and a lot. They're doing it a lot on a half a tank, and the bottom of their tank a lot of times. So, yeah, impressive.
Is there an update on Victor Olschild right now?
Yeah, he's going to miss some time. We don't think it's going to be anything too serious, but I certainly don't expect him to be available for us the rest of this week.
Does it underline how impressive the streak now? Mitch has 20 games. He's just the 4th active player to get to 20 games in a point streak.
Yeah, I mean, it speaks to how rare an accomplishment it is, and how proud he should be of it. There's a lot that goes into something like that, but again, he's just another guy that he gets on the board early, contributes to that first goal to help us get a lead in the game, and then he's called on to play some very difficult minutes with the amount of penalties that we took tonight, and he's outstanding in that way too. So I thought that line was really good all night, and Mitch was certainly the driver of it.
What do you think of Semyon and Timmins in their first game?
Well, tough games to really evaluate them in, to be honest. There's long stretches between their shifts. I thought Timmins in particular definitely got better as the game wore on, the more reps he got. Very smart guy with the puck. I thought he moved the puck very efficiently. He makes a real good defensive play in the third period where Ben's coming in with a ton of speed, and he really gets in his way and slows him up. That was really good to see. So to that end, I think I'm happy with his performance. I thought with STA, tough to evaluate him today. I really liked the defensive play he made on his very first shift, protecting the net and broke up a play. Aside from that, there wasn't a whole lot happening, but again, tough day to play your first NHL game where you're sitting for long periods of time watching special teams.
Sheldon, 12 straight games now, you guys have got at least a point in the standings, like 9 regulation wins. Is there a thread that runs through that you can kind of point to for why you've had such success?
Just the resilience, I would say. The resilience of our group and goaltending. Like, the goaltending has been really good and given us a chance. When we've been overwhelmed a little bit at times, and with our injuries, you come to expect that that's going to happen. At times, you're going to need big plays from our guys, whether that's the goalies or whether that's our game breakers on forward. But just the resilience of the group and how they've defended when they need to, come up with big goals at key times when we need to, whether it's today. Our first period was not good here today, but we got our chances and we made good on them. So that's big. Look at the power play goal we scored in Tampa in the third period when we really needed a power play goal. Those guys go out and get it for us to make sure we get a point. So just the resilience as I reflect on the stretch that we've been through speaks a lot to the character and the growth of the group, because we relied on guys, especially on defense, to play in spots that they hadn't in a lot of cases. Whether it's Sandin Lilligren that we've talked about, or Holloway, Mete, Timmins tonight. So that's a really good sign, and they're very healthy for our team.